Hello everyone, I'm your host, 2005 Guy Road 2. Okay, so in about, let's say just under 8 days from now, it's my birthday. And I've been wondering about how I'm going to do my birthday bash this time. Last year, I had a total of 24, 25 games running, one every hour. Now, I don't have enough time to do 24, 25 games this time. Uh, Bearing in mind that I've left it this long, because there's so much crap going on over the last couple of weeks that I haven't been able to get any focus on that. This is a raw file, by the way. So I'm putting it to you guys. Can you choose out of the 2600 games that are here? Basically, anything that doesn't have a date on it. For example, these ones have all got dates on them. That means that I've played them all. Uh, any of them that have not got a date on them, it means I haven't played them yet. Now, there is quite a humongous list, and a lot of them are also abandoned, by the way. At least the ones that I've been able to figure out so far. And I haven't categorized. I've been trying to sorry. I've been trying to categorize everything. Apparently, Steam's not responding at the moment, and I haven't categorized everything yet. So there is a lot of games that I still need to categorize. But if you guys can find any that are either, are preferably either survival or RPG, adventure, anything like that, in what I'm about to show you guys that I have or haven't played yet, and you'd like to see me play on my birthday, either as maybe a six video bash or a 12 video bash, depending on how many I can actually do within the upcoming time frame, or as a live stream. So if you guys could say maybe about 6 or 12 of them, so I can actually choose a little bit as well, so I can narrow them down a bit as to what's actually playable during various periods of the day. Please let me know. Sorry, please let me know in the comments which ones you'd like to see me play. So I'm not sure how long it's going to take to go through all this lot. It's probably going to take quite a while, actually. So let's just go with that. So we've got these ones to choose from, which are games that I have played. And you can see that some of them I have not played in a very long time, but included. But yeah, if you could just choose 6 or 12 games and say, I'd like to see you play these, at least 1 or 2 of these on your birthday, then I know what I'm going to do for that. So I can either record 6 or 12, depending on how many I can actually get out, and then try and get them all uploaded, which is going to be the other thing if I do it that way, or do it as a live stream. And if it's something that I have not played yet, then it's going to be a very first look for myself and quite possibly some of you as well. So I'm not sure how many people are actually going to respond to this. So I'm hoping within the next 2 days. But yeah, I'd like to know what you guys would like to actually see me do, basically on my birthday, or for my birthday. So if there's any games in here that you might interested in, and you haven't played them yet, by all means, let me know, and I can just quickly install them and get the whole ball rolling for both of us. So that was all the survival games, at least the ones that I've been able to pick out. Now we're going into the RPG games, which I've been able to pick out. Now I have done a little bit of this one. I really did not like the mechanics on that game. Number 2, I had no problems with it whatsoever, but not particularly fond of number 3. So going down to the next one. Now, classing Skyrim as a RPG or a survival is pretty difficult. So I thought mainly because it's got the storyline on it and it's more heavily focused on that, you can't build your own house up until a certain DLC came out, but you still can't build it your own way. I class it as an RPG. So there's, like I said, I've got a couple hundred, couple of thousand actually games. So again, it's your choice this time. I'm not going to. Well, your choice for next 2 days until I actually have to make an actual decision and go. Okay, I'm going to have to do something. So I might do a couple here and there just to try and get a couple of videos in. But if I decide to just do it as a live stream because you guys come up with something that I have either not played for a very long time or I have not played at all, which are, well, at least 2,000 of them, then I'll definitely be doing one or two of those as a live stream. Now, if it's something that's completely adult rated, like maybe that, it will probably be around midnight before I do something like that, or I might wind up on YouTube's bad side, actually, if I do something that's got adult content in it, like maybe that one up there. So I'm not completely sure about stuff like that, but depends on what their guidelines are, because it keeps changing and you never know if you're going to fall foul of it or not. But yep, them's the breaks, I'm afraid. I guess what I should have done was get some music running in the background. I might not do it as a raw file in that case and just stick some background music between it, because I've got a feeling that this could take about half an hour to go through it, at least at this pace. Now, as you can see, I've got some of the really old games in there as well. Of course, if it's a game that you guys really want me to play and it's not of the genre, like it's a strategy game, a simulation game, anything like that, I do have a second channel on it up, which I could do a preview of the game first, and if you guys like it, and I mean really like it, then I can put it on that other channel, the 2005 Guyver 01, 01, and that one is the strategy and simulation game. Uh, sorry, strategy and simulation game channel. So if you guys see anything here, that falls under that kind of category, then I can always do it as a preview on the main channel first, and then I can do a couple plays of it on the other channel if you guys really want to see me do it. Okay, that's from all the strategy games, that this is basically how much I've been able to pick out. Now, unfortunately, simulation games and strategy games go hand in hand, so you might see a couple of doubles here and there. And I'm sorry about that, but I couldn't figure out which one was which, to be honest. And some of them are actually classed as both, so it's one of those nuisances sometimes when you're trying to sort out all your games. I do have Sims 4, but I haven't played it yet, so I still need to categorize that one apparently as a sim game, or simulation game. I'm not into cars, so I wouldn't be able to tell you one from the other, but hey, that might be fun too. A couple games I did get just purely for the fun of it. Some others I got because they were related to Steam cards, trading cards, which I would then buy through the market and then get various vouchers that way. So you'd get anywhere between maybe 33% off of a game up to maybe about 90% off of them. Unfortunately, a lot of them turn out to be crap games. So you never know what you're going to get if you actually do it. But I've gotten a couple additional ones that way as well, and you guys should be able to see those soon. I have reinstalled Life is Food of Your Own because I was contemplating maybe doing a live stream on it or a couple of episodes. Now, if you guys think that Medieval Engineers is a bit grindy, Life is Food of Your Own is extremely grindy. It takes a long time to do anything in that one. And trying to find materials is also quite something. If it's something that's really old, like Commander Keen or Cosmos, I do not have the recording device required to be able to record those because they go into DOS mode. And if it's in DOS mode, my recording software goes, can't see it. So it's yeah, that's a little bit of an issue with the really older games, which is what I'm going to have to try and figure out how I'm going to do it when I put up the next channel, the 2005 Guyver 03 channel. And that one will probably be the shoot 'em up versus arcade sort of style games and so on. Now we come to the ones that I have yet to categorize. And apparently you can actually see which ones have just been recently added to my library that way as well. I'm not sure just how far recently, because it only seems to be so far the ones that I've just added today, the ones with the blue banner. Okay, we're coming up for halfway mark, I think. So, yeah, still a little ways to go, I'm afraid. I wonder if it's actually going to display them all. Anything can happen. I don't really see the games that were abandoned. You might have to go through that in a different order. Unless for some strange reason they're at the very bottom of the list. Oh geez, we've only come up to the Fs. Oh well, this could still take a little bit longer. Oh, here comes the G's. Okay, and that seems to be the whole list. So, if you guys have seen anything in there that you'd like to see me play on my birthday, please let me know in the comments below. Preferably anywhere between 6 to 12 picks per person would be great, because then I've got a good selection of what to choose from. And please let me know as soon as possible so that we can get the ball rolling before the 28th of May. Okay, so if you've liked the little opportunity to select what's going to be played on the 28th, or maybe even in the upcoming days up to the 28th, please leave a like and definitely a comment below. Also, if you're not subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button to help the channel grow, and the little bell icon, and select all to get notified when the next videos and when the next live stream goes up. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you guys very shortly.